him to stop filming. At that stage, the officers had effectively resolved the call by correctly recognizing that being filmed in public is not by itself a crime. The encounter deteriorated while Officer Whitley appeared to abandon that principle the moment that the camera was pointed in a direction he personally disliked. Mr. Doty's conduct did not materially What changed was the target of the recording, and Officer Whitley's response suggested that his concern was not interference or public safety, but the feeling of being, quote-unquote, challenged or scrutinized. The officers had a clear, non-violent, non-arrest path available. Maintain space, communicate calmly, and if there was a legitimate operational concern related to the cruiser, then address it with simple protective measures and clear boundaries instead of treating the recording itself as a crime. Instead, Officer Whitley escalated the situation immediately with a confrontational attitude and a direct order to stop filming, followed by a rapid shift to hands-on force when Mr. Doty refused. Even viewing the facts in the light that is most favorable to the officers, their escalation appears to have been punitive and disproportionate when compared to the minimal risk presented by a person who's filming from several feet away. As discussed before, public officials do not get to convert protected recording into a jailable offense simply because they find it invasive, irritating, or disrespectful, and this arrest appears to have done exactly that. Sergeant Champoulion's conduct also warrants severe criticism. He reportedly provided the correct guidance that Mr. Doty could record from public, and that the business...
Gonna play my boxing game, even though it looks real lame. Doing anything the same if you don't want to do it anyway. We're gonna play my boxing game, got 20 minutes, ain't that lame? Time is time, it's all the same. You gotta stop right now if you wanna play. Hey, hey. You gotta stop right now if you wanna play. Yeah, yeah. Gotta start right now, get up and play. Get up and play. Get up and play. You wanna get moving, now's the time and today's the day. Get up and play. Get up and play, yeah, yeah. You gotta get moving if you wanna get grooving all day. Let's get up and play. Get up and play, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, get up and play. Here we are. We're gonna get up and play some boxing fitness. Just 20 minutes today. I don't have a full half hour. I shortened my time too much so, and now I'm here. Come on. Why isn't my controller working here? Hold on. Go do some boxing fitness. Yeah, no worries. Where there's a plow, where there's a whip, there's a way. Boy, does she got a whip. Just trying to figure out my controllers right here. I'm going to play some boxing fitness with the Switch today. As soon as I can get the control working here. Oh. Uh-oh, we're having some technical difficulties. We are having some technical difficulties here. Oh. La Bamba! Ew! La Bamba! Okay. So, thank you for joining everybody. I want to say hello to everyone real quick. Joshy, Database, Nexus. What's going on, everybody? Thank you for joining me. If you like content that helps promote well-being, then please hit that like and subscribe for me, because I'm trying to be the change I want to see here on YouTube. I mean, of course, you have options. You don't have to watch me now. You do have Ooh Woo Girl, just 2 streams down from me. Ooh Woo Girl, Ooh Woo Girl, if that's more your standard here, right? But for me, personally, I know I'm not as entertaining as Ooh Woo Girl, but my message is clear and profound. I want you to acknowledge yourself right now in this moment, where you're at, what you're doing, and be content with that. Just be satisfied with who you are. You know, there's nothing wrong with what you're doing right now per se. But if you want something more, then this is how easy it is to grab it. You just literally gotta stand up, move, and get moving. And one of those ways that you can get moving is by playing a game that creates movement. Thank you very much, Nexus. See that, buddy? I had 10 people, and out of all of them, I got one good egg. Stick around and say, what's this guy all about? Another way that I make this exercising game a little bit more of an exercise is by wearing these weighted gloves. These things help me to really challenge myself while I'm throwing these punches. So I'm playing the Fitness Boxing 2 for the Switch. Again, I've only got a little less than 20 minutes right now. I didn't leave myself the amount of time I want to, but it's okay. It's not about when you start, it's that you start. So I'm going to do what I can for the moment that I can do it in. And I'm not going to beat myself up for not having done it the last couple of days. I'm just going to be satisfied with the knowledge that I'm overcoming myself in this moment. I'm pushing my boundaries because I've got to go to my job in a little bit. And this right here is how I work better than 99% of the people at my business. Because what I'm doing right here, right now, is I'm working harder on myself than I do at my job. And this is very important if you want to be successful and happy. But I'm not measuring success in dollar signs. I'm measuring success in the joy that I have from accomplishing things, because I work harder on myself than I do at my job. So now when I go to my job, all those tasks are not begrudging me. I'm not like, oh gosh, I have to do this, I have to do that, I want to go home. I'm glad to get to my job, and I'm glad to have responsibilities that drive me to want to move. Because otherwise, I have to fight myself to want to move. Like right now, I'm fighting myself all different ways. That's why I'm using YouTube. And thank you for being a part of my my clan over here and helping me to overcome myself. You're on the Thomas the Tank team. And when you're part of a team, you can do anything it seems, right? My motto is this: I'm Thomas the Tank, and I keep on rolling. And who wants to roll with me? Get up and get moving. Find an activity that you like to do. This right here are simple boxing movements, and it's on a video game. So I get a high score. Want to take a look at the game? Punch, punch, bam. Yeah. This is the game. It's like a rhythm game. And I have to match the punches up to the song and the rhythm. And this helps me to get moving. Because not only do I get the benefit of moving, I get the illusion of a high score, and that promotes me to want to move a little more, a little longer. And then you gotta do the movements correctly, so I slow down and control my breathing, I watch my posture. This is a engaging video game. And that's what I really like to share as well. The fact that you can still play video games and be engaged with yourself, with your physical form. Get engaged physically with the video game. And all the activity that comes with it, all the muscle burn, all the sweat, all the heavy breathing that comes with the physical activity doesn't feel like a commitment that you would have to normally make to yourself. You know, you're not committing an hour to the gym. You don't have to. But you do need to commit yourself to some level. So for me, it's about like just this moment in time. I have 15 minutes. In this 15 minutes, I'm going to do the best that I can do to get up and get moving. Because everyone who can should. Everyone who can get up and get moving should be able to get up and get moving. And we're not in a culture that promotes those kind of behaviors. I notice that all around me. So I want to be the change that I want to see. That's why I'm streaming for you and for me. I do it for me to hold myself accountable. I share it with you to help inspire you for the next step that you got to take. Sway backs. Okay, here we go. Let's go. sway back. This is a good simple little movement. I don't like it because these are sensors, so when you sway, you really gotta jiggle. Yeah, if I don't jiggle the sensors, the sway doesn't work. There we go. Way back. Very simple movements, just one little movement at a time. Extending my arms out. And the weights, they help because like I'm pulling that weight back. So now I'm throwing a weight and I'm pulling it back.
Ready? 1, 2. Try to focus on your breathing. Yes. Ready? Ready?
But yeah, I have choices, you know? I don't have to be doing this. I could just sit down in my butt until I have to go to work. I could eat. I could smoke. You know? There's a lot of things I could do. If I'm an addict, an alcoholic, you know, which I'm not afraid to admit I am, I could be drinking. Why don't I drink? That's a lot easier. I tell myself it makes me feel better, right? Well, that's because this is the decision right here. I feel better doing this than drinking. And if you knew that you could feel as good as or better than the way that you feel when you drink by doing these exercises, wouldn't you at least consider doing these exercises? Let me repeat that. If you knew that doing exercises like this could make you feel as good as you believe you feel when you drink, wouldn't you at least consider doing these exercise movements? And that's the thing, like it's not the type of easy game feeling like one shot after another. It's a lot easier to pound down a few shots. It's another thing entirely to get joy and a feeling of production from moving your body. It's a different type of high. It's a different type of intoxication. But if you can develop a taste for it, just like you can develop a taste for liquor, just like you can develop a taste for drugs, you can absolutely gain yourself an addiction to exercise. However, that has its own pitfalls in and of itself. It looks great, it feels great when you find it, but just like everything, there's a burnout. And once you burn yourself out with exercise, all the results that you may have obtained go out the window. And then put it all back on and more, and maybe you start telling yourself that, see that, look at that, I did everything I could to lose weight and I just can't keep it off. There must be something wrong with me. I must have a thyroid problem. You know, maybe I got type 2 diabetes now. When in reality, it's because we try to make really big changes for ourselves and they fail. Like, if you haven't been into a gym last year at all, what makes you think you're going to be able to just suddenly change your entire behavioral pattern and just slip in this new idea of an hour? Like, you gotta start smaller than that. Unfortunately, it's a nice idea, and maybe one person out of 1,000 might actually be able to pay for a gym membership and entirely change their life just by that one change. But most people, I think it's a better and healthier and more efficient and effective manner to start with the compound effect. 1 degree change over time. Compounded. So I lost over 100 pounds. It took me about 4 solid years of acknowledgement and awareness to my goal. I wanted to lose 100 pounds. I wanted to be 200 pounds. I was 300 pounds and over. So I changed 1 degree Of course, this is after all the failed attempts with gym memberships. This is after all the failed attempts of trying to get up early in the morning and start new exercise routines like walking and jogging and stuff. Trying to, take the dogs for the run every day. Like, oh yeah, I got a dog, now I can start running every day. You ever say that one to yourself? Who said that to themselves maybe at one point when you had a fur friend who really wanted to run with you? And you were like, oh, this dog's going to make me lose all that weight. It just didn't get there, did it? Same thing with the gym membership. You pay down that money for a gym membership. Oh, this is going to encourage me to lose weight. This is going to help me to exercise. No, friend. No. Only you can find the motivation within you to exercise. And it's hard creating brand new patterns when you've never done that before. So start small. 1 degree change. 5 minutes a day. At home. 1 degree change. Start with the first thing you do in the morning when you wake up. Lemon juice. I will preach that off the mountaintops. If you start with drinking an ounce of lemon juice in a glass of water every day, first thing in the morning, your path will be much more endurable. It's great. Orange, the lemon juice is what really helped me on my path. 1 degree change. Because after you start taking lemon juice in the morning, that's your first battle won. You start your day winning a battle toward the goal that you set, right? And if you can manage that 1 degree change, you can build off of it. But manage that. Be vigilant on that. Keep doing that. Don't do it for a week and then fall off because you don't think you need it anymore, or you just don't have the ambition. That's not going to get you anywhere. And if you do fall off, pick it back up. There were several times in my life where I had stopped buying lemons for some time, but because I know the potential, because I know the potency, I will always have lemons in my life. I will always recommend lemon juice to other people as well. Fresh lemons, not bottle kinds. Because not only is it better for you with the juice, but the actual action, the deliberate intention of juicing your own lemon to create that change for you is part of the process that you have to endure. You have to accept, and you have to enjoy, and you have to appreciate, and you don't have to do any of this, but if you want the kind of results that I've experienced, your ironclad law of cause and effect will help you. So you gotta do what I did. But of course, you're different, and you gotta do it the way you want to do it, and I appreciate that. Let me put a little tension here on these punches because I got a few of them. But at the end of the day, keep moving. Oh, that's going. All right, here we go. See, this is the one thing about these gloves. When the weight in the backhand comes off. Hey, how you doing, side? Yep, absolutely, man. That's my mantras. This is my foundation of well-being. Lemon juice, 1 degree change. Consider it yourself, man. Just today, what's one thing, 1 degree that you can do for yourself that if you just did today wouldn't have a big effect on your life per se? Maybe it would, maybe it wouldn't. But if you started today, like saving $10 a day, right? If you start saving $10 a day today, compound that over the next year, you're gonna have some good pocket change, buddy. This is that. This is that work as its own reward thing, because I can't put a financial value on this exercise. Actually, you could. I mean, the game developers did. This was a $60 game. Boom. This is the best $60 I ever spent toward my personal development. all the gym memberships that I wasted so much money on, the hundreds of dollars, Planet Fitness just sucked out of my bank, and I never stepped 1 foot in that damn establishment. That's a racket. I bought a game, and that game gave me an opportunity. That game gave me an option. So at the place I need it most, I need opportunity and options here in front of me, where I am doing the least. Because now when I get bored, and I will get bored, and I do get bored of myself playing on the phone. You gotta admit, you get bored once in a while, right? You're streaming, you're doom scrolling. That's how you found me. Let's be honest. You're doom scrolling, and that's fine. I doom scroll quite a bit myself. However, at the end of the day, I want to look in there and say, I became the change I want to see. And here I am. Okay, gotta get back on track here. And you see, just keep my hands up. It's part of the exercise. Oh no, my battery died. Oh well, give me a second. I was prepared for this. I came prepared in case of just such an event of a battery depletion. Alright. Got to get that new controller in. Alright. Better. Here we go. Finish this up.
Here we go.
And this is just simple movements. There's nothing crazy going on here. I don't have to do 500 push-ups. I don't have to do 500 burpees or chin-ups. I have some cuts. I'm not a huge monster, you know, but I have enough muscle that empowers me to feel better about the things that I'm going to do today. And to move faster than some people. I have enough muscle for myself. You know what I mean? And that's what I want. I want to achieve enough for me, right? So like little cuts, little sharp cuts, I'm good with this. I don't need to be no big bodybuilder to be tough, to be strong, to be adequate, you know? But I do want to feel pride in my work. And, you know, they say pride goes before the fall. So it's always a fine balance, taking pride in the things that you have in life. But what I've discovered is that taking pride in a job well done has no great fall at the end. Unless you think it's a one and done. Then you might be in trouble. Because it's about going to bed and doing it all over again. Bye everybody, I'm good. So I'm almost done here. If you're watching, thank you for joining. My whole message, my whole purpose for streaming is to hold myself accountable and to offer people the motivation and inspiration. Offer inspiration so people can find motivation. Here we go, hold on. Jab, bah, bah. Body uppercuts. It's great because you have to get low. You gotta twist. You gotta come up.
Time to pick it up. Right body uppercut, go. Ready? Twist, right body uppercut. Perfect. Use your core to twist. Ready? Twist, right body uppercut. Put your body into it.
With all the things that people are doing on YouTube today to get your attention, I hope you can just appreciate the value of this simple but profound activity that is a video game that promotes well-being. So for me, this is good. Dance Dance Revolution is better. But you can buy this too. And it's a great thing. All right. And all those turns, all those motions have gotten me to feeling like, wow,
Good job.
I'm a king. I am king of the moment. And so can you be. You can be royalty
Let's
too.
find out your score.
Because you could be royal. But you gotta want it. You have to have goals. Why do you want to be royal? Huh? To lead people? The only reason you should want to be on top is because you're already on top. Because you're already the one who's leading by example. People already look to you as the one they know can get the job done, the one that they can turn to for an authority without having to be an authority. So,
That's a keeper. Aim for results like these and you'll get better in no time.
be the change you want to see. Lead by example.
Let's place today's stamp.
Oh, hold on. Most important part right here. Here's my stamp. Ready? Here we go. Bam! Punch that stamp.
Daily workout. Always nice to go a few rounds with you.
Dang straight. Thanks, Janice. All right. Let's see. Do I have it every week or did I miss a week? Because I meant to get it in the other day. I missed a week. Suffer the pain of regret. I suffer now. I had an opportunity to get it in the other day and I missed it. So now I missed a week. Oh well. But then I'll do it all again. So that's it. This is a good game to get you moving if you want to get moving. But when you have options like watching TV and doom scrolling on YouTube and smoking and drinking and just not doing things that are good for you, it's difficult to do the things that are good for you. So start with this moment. Keep your chin up, your chest out, your shoulders back, your hands down. Don't just stand up. Stand up with intention. Walk with intention. Use your head. Okay? Do what makes sense. And it makes sense to be the best you possible, don't it? It makes sense that you want to stand up tall, because your body wants to do that. Don't let yourself get round shouldered. Don't be what your body wants. Make your body what you want. You're clay. You're a marble statue. Carve yourself out of yourself. You have potential. Circle is a shape too, but that's not the shape we want to get into, right? Let's cut some edges into it. Let's make this like the 1980 car designs with the nice sharp edges and the hoods and the trunks. Yeah. But it starts with you. It starts with your internal dialogue and asking yourself right now what it is you're doing, what it is you want to do, what do you want to do with your life, what are your goals? Do you have financial goals, physical goals, relationship goals? Start asking yourself the most important questions and get in the mirror. Get in front of the man in the mirror and ask those important questions of yourself, because only you are going to know those answers. And I hope you don't take this lightly and go forth, rage against the dying of the light. Today is a great day for great work, and if it's to be, it's up to me, and it's your choice. So with that being said, Oyasumi Nasai and Pran Ska, I thank you for having joined me. Please be sure to like and subscribe for more content that's going to promote physical well-being, and I'll catch you on the next live stream. Ta-ta for now.